Hello and welcome back to Redshift Radio, the show where we take an idea and discuss the science, philosophy and history behind it. Most of the time it won't just be me, I'll be joined by some very wonderful guests. So stick around if you want to learn something new, have a bit of a laugh or just want some background noise for your Saturday morning. Today is episode 3. Woo!
Yeah, let's do it.
And with it being Halloween weekend, we have a very special episode today. As always, I have some special guests today, so I'll introduce them one by one. First of all, put your hands together for Mr. Ethan Holloway.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hi, Ethan. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about how you know me?
Obviously, Ethan Holloway. I know Alan from like the first week of university.
Mm-hmm.
We ran into each other in a lecture. I thought he had fun clothes on, and so we started a conversation. Got a beer, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Computer science as mentioned, Bummit, and potentially maybe the greatest zombie survivor.
True. We'll find out. We will find out. Awesome. So, second guest on today is Mr. Andrew Walker.
Woo! Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Andy. Why don't you tell everyone how you know me?
So I have also known Alan since first year.
That's
I've had
true.
that privilege.
Uh-huh.
But unlike Ethan, I lived with Alan,
Oh, what a privilege.
which is extra
I'm
special.
always jealous.
It was extra special. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And finally, we have our very first recurring guest. On again. Everyone knows her. Everyone loves her. It's Tilly Benefield.
Ooh, yeah.
Hi.
We don't need you to explain how you know me. You've already done that one.
Usually not letting a woman speak.
Oh, okay.
You have-
So you're
you
trying
have
get
to
me
have listened to
cancelled
all
straight.
the
Okay, you know what?
episodes.
Why don't you tell everyone how you know me then?
Okay, I'm Tilly. I'm Alan's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I'm a radio boss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Awesome. So obviously we've established before that Tilly has a lot of radio experience. Was one of the co-hosts of Afternoon Tea last year.
Shout out. Nice.
Afternoon Tea. Shout out Ramesa too.
Shout out.
Andy, I believe you've been on at least a radio episode, right?
I did. I was on the surprisingly Valentine's Day special.
Yeah, true.
We
true.
You were on the
Subjected.
Valentine's Day afternoon tea special.
Not sure where the selection for candidates for that was, but I was shortlisted somehow.
Subjected you to some Valentine's role play.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. What a time.
Awesome. Well, hopefully today is just as enjoyable.
sure it
Ethan,
will be.
I don't know, do you have any sort of radio
I've
experience?
been on one radio show before, Society
Nice.
Soundtrack, about 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where they brought on some of the chairs and committee members of various societies to discuss the music that relates to their society.
Awesome.
So
Shout out
did
them,
some
that's an
Bummit
awesome
tracks. Shout
concept.
out Society Soundtrack. I don't know if they're still running.
Yeah, awesome. Who's hungover?
I'm hungover in ways previously undiscovered. They had to invent. I expect I'll be studied after this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Sort of a scientific breakthrough pending. But mistakes were made, consequences have happened. But I'm here. I've got a coffee.
Awesome, you've made it. I'm proud.
Survived.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
so
did my
I
best.
believe all of us went out for Halloween last night.
Did.
I had a question for you guys. Well, first of all, what did everyone dress as?
Viking.
Viking?
Mine had a
Nice.
big old cape
nice.
on.
Yeah, we missed that. I'm
Nice.
sad. I'm sad that we missed that one.
Very nice. I was a circus ringmaster and
Yeah.
I made my own hat. And I'm
That's
very
awesome.
proud of
Awesome. It was very cool. And
Love a
Andy?
crafty costume.
I was a performative man.
You were.
Performative
you were.
man.
and
Wow.
so as you can
So you-
imagine,
so you
Alan
weren't
came
dressed
in
up then?
clutch.
Alan did come in clutch. You had all
With
my
a lot of the
clothes.
accessories.
And the shirt and everything else.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. So I was Kai from Lego Ninjago. Shout out Kai if you're listening.
Oh, I'm so sad I missed that.
It was pretty good. I found the mask in a charity shop for like £1.50 a few weeks ago and thought it's a sign from
Yeah,
from,
it watches
from
over
the
your
higher
living room
beings.
most of the time,
It
doesn't
does. Yeah. We hang it up like a deer's head
Like
on
a
a wall.
protective charm.
What were the best costumes you guys saw yesterday? Because I saw some pretty good ones.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe one each best costume
if
for me.
I'm gonna claim this.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay.
Fin bars.
Damn it! I was gonna claim that one.
What was
Because
Fin
I
bars?
didn't know the
Getting
character.
glazed.
It was
Yeah.
from One Piece. but
Yeah.
It was so
Oh.
impressive.
Roshanante Corazon from One Piece. Absolute.
Great, I have no idea. Who
Yeah,
that
for
is.
the listeners at home that all know One Piece.
Kind of just Google that. You should be able to spell it from the name.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Roshanante, whatever that is.
Corazon.
Corazon.
Very cool costume. He basically had this huge black like rug on as a cloak.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've got the picture up there for the people in the studio. Very cool
Yeah.
costume. He did very well. He actually won best dressed at the party that we were at yesterday. Shout out
Wow.
Finbar.
Shout out Finbar.
Yeah. How about Tilly? Did you see any good costumes?
My favourite costumes. I really liked Millie's hat.
Oh yeah,
actually,
Millie's hat was cute.
that she made.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
very good.
She was a princess.
The Declan Millie.
And I liked
dual outfit
Ramisa's
was
as
really
well,
good.
but hers broke her thing.
Did it?
She was.
Well, she
Walter
fixed
White?
it. She fixed it actually.
I think
But
she
I
was
liked
Jessie.
her goggles
Jessie,
and her
yeah.
accessories she's got. That was good.
Yeah, awesome.
I thought.
How about you, Ethan? Any good ones?
I really liked Amelia's mime. I just thought like.
Oh yeah,
really
that was cute.
Kind of a
Yeah,
tight
yeah, yeah.
execution.
Amelia and Tilly
Really
were kind of
good.
matching yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we had to actually a picture.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Shout out to Tilly's hat as well.
Did
Yeah,
she
she-
keep?
oh, yeah,
like,
shout out to
obviously,
her.
I was there for the
Shout out.
first part. Did she keep French the whole way through the party? 'Cause she
No.
was really French.
Was not French when I
at
was
the
there.
beginning. Oh wow. Oh,
Okay,
Cute.
well, with it being Halloween weekend, as we mentioned, today's episode is a spooky, scary one. We are
I didn't sign up for this.
we are learning how to survive a zombie apocalypse. Ooh, so just for that upcoming zombie apocalypse that everyone's got on their schedule, I'll tell you how to survive it. I thought I'd start off by talking about real scientifically plausible ways that a zombie apocalypse could break out in real life. We're talking The Last of Us type stuff.
Oh my God.
So I looked at some zombie phenomena in nature, and I'm just gonna quickly just talk at you for a little bit about them.
Is one of the ways Halloween hungover?
Yes, actually, that's the first one.
Oh my
That's why I got you on this
It's like
episode,
the
actually,
first
because
one.
we got a real zombie. So the first one, have you guys ever heard of the zombie ant fungus?
The zombie ant fungus. Is that cordyceps?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yes!
It's a type of cordyceps. So,
zombie, I'm
Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. There you go. It infects ants, takes over their nervous system, and forces them to climb to a high point before killing them and sprouting spore-releasing stalks from their heads. That's horrible. So essentially,
I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, go,
Does
go.
that just happen to ants?
for now, yeah.
I think it's also seen in other bugs.
It might
as
be like
well, right?
termites and stuff like that as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's mainly seen in ants, but definitely wouldn't do that to us, I hope. So essentially, these spores, they attach themselves to an ant, and they then attach themselves into the ant's exoskeleton and germinate. The fungus then grows thread-like filaments that penetrate through the ant's skeleton, and it consumes all the soft tissue in the ant, but it avoids the ant's vital organs to keep it alive. So it's essentially taken over all the muscles and stuff like that in the ant's body. Then the fungus secretes chemicals that interfere with the ant's central nervous system, forcing it to do strange things, then eventually killing the ant by growing a stalk out of the ant's head. It's very horrible when you see pictures of it. Luckily, humans don't have parasites and such that do that.
Yet.
But theoretically, cordyceps or other similar fungi could evolve to manipulate human behavior, although it is unlikely. But that's exactly what happened in The Last of Us. That was cordyceps.
Right.
So yeah, shout out Last of Us. That's a big inspiration for this episode, actually, because that's quite scientifically plausible. I mean, it's unlikely, but it could happen.
I think we have a slightly more complex nervous system than ants.
Yeah, that's why.
It's difficult for them to.
Yeah.
The Last of Us presented it as a heat issue. Didn't they?
Yeah.
But I think just the human nervous system is too complex.
It is, yeah. But there's no saying that in a few hundred years there might be a
give
little
it a
bit of
little bit,
evolution.
I'm sure.
Hopefully not in our lifetime, though.
The fact that it is a phenomenon at all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Makes it plausible.
It's actually
it's possible.
that's it's insane that something can essentially inject chemicals into your body and fully make you do stuff that you are not willingly doing.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. Yeah, so there's another parasite actually I wanted to talk about called the zombie snail parasite.
Zombie snail.
Have you guys seen that one before?
I can't
You
say
might-
that.
I've not heard of that.
You might
feel
have seen
like
a
I've
video of
heard
it.
of this.
I think you might. I'd seen a video of this before.
think I've
I
seen
did
on
research for
TikTok.
this. Yeah, but essentially, Leucochloridium paradoxum. Got that one. Yes. It manipulates snails to wave their colourful, pulsating eye stalks in open areas to attract birds to eat it. Then the birds become the parasite's next host. Once inside the bird, the parasite reproduces in the bird's gut, excreting eggs into the bird's feces. Snails then feed on the bird droppings, and the cycle starts all over again. So essentially, this thing, it makes the snails go right out into the open, unwillingly, and then make their little eye stalks all colourful and pulsating to like say, hey, come get
Yeah.
me. Then the birds, they fall for it, they eat them, and then they've got parasites reproducing in their gut. Not very nice. So if you ever see a
Whatever
snail,
you're into, you know, whatever, whatever works for you.
if you ever see a snail with pulsating eye stalks in
Don't
the
eat
street,
it.
I wouldn't eat it.
God.
You can if you want.
What happens to the bird?
So then the bird is actually fine, but it's all of its feces get eggs in them, and then this new snails eat bird feces, and then you know the cycle just keeps going and going. So yeah, that's crazy. Again, luckily we don't have any parasites that extreme for humans, but there are certain parasites like Toxoplasma gondii that can subtly change human behavior. Crazy.
Is this the risk one?
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, it is. Damn, you know your stuff. So
I've been revising. I've been
He's been
studying.
revising for
I've
this
got a
day.
zombie apocalypse scheduled next week, guys. So
there you go.
I know.
So Toxoplasma gondii, it only completes its life cycle in cats, but humans can be intermediary hosts through contact with like cat feces and undercooked meats and stuff like that. There's evidence that T. gondii can increase suspiciousness or aggression in men and increase warmth and sociality in women. It also increases risk-taking for everyone by changing how our dopamine is released or by dampening our fear system. That's crazy.
Wow.
So you can get a parasite. You probably be quite unaware of it, and it's making you a more aggressive person or a more suspicious person or
nicer.
nicer. Yeah.
Or if you're a woman, apparently a
Damn, if
nicer
you're a
person
woman,
to be
you've
around.
like lucked out
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you just get made like nicer.
Alan,
Then, yeah.
Is that the parasite that's found in like cat feces
Yeah.
particles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been known to sort of change the behavior
Yeah, yeah,
of its owners.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah.
That is. I didn't realize it did the whole like aggression thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So we fully have parasites that are able to change our
Is
behavior.
it, what is it like a brain one? What's the? what form is it? It's not a fungus. is it?
No, it's not fungal. I forgot off the top of my head what one it is. But it essentially it changes how endorphins and stuff like that
Interesting.
are
Yeah.
distributed in your body.
It's something in it, like a lot of people have it, don't they?
Yeah,
Apparently, it's like a significant percent.
Yeah, it's not terribly uncommon.
Yeah.
Especially in cat
Whoa.
owners and stuff like that. So
I definitely know some people who I think would probably have.
yeah, like
the-
me.
Famous
Or maybe I'm more
brainworm
aggressive
have
when
that.
I'm home and not with my cat, and then when I'm at uni without a cat, I'm less. That's not true, but maybe. Yeah, so there's a couple more zombie-like phenomenon specifically in humans. So that was like nature, but in humans, humans can have something called a prion disease. So like it's called
Oh, those are
CJD,
scary.
yeah, or mad cow disease in cattle. You might have heard of that one.
Yeah.
So they're caused by misfolded proteins, which induce other proteins in the brain to misfold, leading to brain damage, aggression, dementia, and death. This can sometimes lead to a rage phase before collapse, which could be seen as zombie-like behavior. Prions are also incredibly hardy and resistant to many disinfectants, which makes them really difficult to treat. Though the incubation period and transfer is incredibly slow compared to traditional zombie media. So it's unlikely that a zombie outbreak's happening here. And if it was, it would be like a slower one over
Yeah.
decades and decades. But yeah, crazy stuff. Essentially, you know, it's destroying your brain. Really hard to cure. And like towards the end of it, you become really, really angry and annoyed and stuff like that before you know, get some significant brain
paralysis is
damage.
genuinely terrifying.
Yeah.
I read something about one which stops you sleeping.
Yeah.
It's a very uncommon one, but it destroys the part of your brain which allows you to rest.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
slowly you sleep less and less and less until eventually you just can't sleep anymore and then you die from exhaustion.
Jeez.
So you're still tired, but you just
So
can't.
you just can't. You lose the ability to sleep.
Wow.
What?
That's
It's
crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Damn. And finally, we have neurotropic viruses. So viruses like rabies are viruses that target the nervous system and can alter the behavior of mammals. Rabies makes mammals aggressive and prone to biting, which is how the virus spreads, which is very zombie-like, of course. I'd say potentially very like a big inspiration for a lot of zombie media would be rabies, you know, spreading
Yeah.
through bites and stuff like that. It's basically a real-world zombie virus, just a lot slower and less theatrical. Crazy. So there are all the ways that we could have a zombie apocalypse. Couple of little options, you know,
Alan,
maybe like a week or two and we'll get one.
which do you think is most plausible of the options?
I mean, well, like the neurotropic viruses stuff, like rabies, that is real. So like, it's not an outbreak because it's not spreading super fast, but like that is real and it does spread and it makes you, you know, more bitey and
Yeah.
aggressive and stuff like
It's
that.
got to be the rabies, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Probably, because I mean that already affects humans, doesn't it? So that
Well, luckily we have vaccines for it,
yeah, we do.
so we can
Um,
protect against rabies now.
Yeah, which is good.
But it's not curable. Once you get it, I think that there's not
That's
a
it.
Yeah.
known way to cure it. You just go crazy.
I think
Wait,
so.
have you guys had a rabies vaccine?
I think so. I think I might
I've
have.
not been to anywhere where there are some countries you just have to
Where you
get one
have
to
to
go
have
to.
one.
Yeah, I've not had to.
one. So
I feel like I would have for like India and stuff. Because I know I have a couple of vaccines for the purpose of like traveling to like India
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, with a lot of like wild animals and stuff like that. I think rabies might be one of them.
Yeah, because we eradicated it in the UK, didn't we? We don't
Yeah.
have it in our animals anymore.
Which is
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
Awesome. So that's the segment where I talk at everyone for a while and everyone has to absorb all this information. But we'll play a little song and then we'll get into the fun stuff. So for the first song, we have, what do we have? Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. All right, welcome back after the longest song in the world. Okay, we got a little bit more of an interactive segment now. If you're listening at home, send us in a message. And if you're listening to this on demand on Spotify or YouTube, remember the live show is 12 till 1 every Saturday. So come tune in live. It's
No,
way
still
more
text in
fun.
your answers. Still just, I want them to get random messages.
Yeah. Everyone just send us something random. Send me your favorite emoji. Okay, so this segment is called What's in Your Zombie Apocalypse Backpack? So, if a zombie apocalypse broke out and you had 1 hour to pack your bag, ready to brave the apocalypse, what 3 essential items would you take from your house that you actually own?
That I actually own.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to own them.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misconception when I posted it on my story.
Yeah, that. Okay, right. So my answer's
Everyone's
okay.
putting gun. Too many of you have guns.
Oh.
And everyone has a water filtration system just sitting there.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, of course. Does anyone have any ideas? What would you put in your
What
backpack?
qualifies as an item? Sorry to be anal about it immediately, but
It's it's either a handheld item or it fits in your backpack.
okay.
Yeah.
So I said like something boring, like a change. I feel like a couple changes of clothes.
You
gotta
can't
start off
say
with
that, yeah.
Okay,
But
Does that count as one?
because like,
I
is
would-
it per sock?
I'd count
like,
that as
are we
one.
counting-
No. But Loki, I'm not sure. I feel like changes of clothes you can just
Yeah,
say.
okay.
Like, I don't think it needs to count as an item.
Because obviously tech is out. Anything with
Yeah.
a battery is
Mhm.
useless.
I've got quite a rogue one.
But
Okay.
So my first one would be like a bicycle pump / repair kit,
Bicycle
Okay,
pump
I like
repair
that.
kit. That's
Okay,
really
okay.
good.
How
I think.
come?
Yeah.
because when the apocalypse comes
Yeah.
and everyone's trying to get out of the city
Mm.
in a car,
Mm.
it's gonna be massive jams.
A bike is a really good shout.
You get the most autonomy from a bike.
Okay. I like that. I like
It's
that.
so
That's a good
liberating,
idea.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
True.
If you're listening at home as well, feel free to send in some ideas. Oh, we just got some. Declan said, new answer. I'll reveal that later because we're going to go through some fewer submissions later. Anyone else got some more ideas?
Well, if I can't, right, guys. Basically, I sent in gun, knife, water filtration system.
All
And
of the things you have at
apparently
home.
I can't have.
Yeah.
Well, I have a gun.
Just lying around under the bed.
But I might have a gun. You guys don't know
Yeah, well,
that.
of course I have a gun, but I don't have the water filtration
Or a
system, so I'll have
knife.
to change that one.
I think everyone has a knife, right?
So if I can't take a gun, I have to take a knife.
Bad
Yeah.
answer.
That's my next.
I feel like knives are too close. You need like a blunt weapon.
No,
Well,
but they're
are you
still
using the knife
stupid.
as a weapon? Is the purpose of it for a weapon or for like a tool, like that you can?
Everything.
But like with a
I
knife,
can-
if you stab at a zombie and your knife gets stuck, and then you're weaponless.
But the knife is for like. It's also for like feeling more protected. If I didn't have it, then I would feel more
Yeah,
like. Do you not think you feel more vulnerable? At least I know I have something.
Yeah,
to
but I
be
think well, you can. That slot can be anything though. You should just pick a better weapon.
I
But
have
I
an
don't have
alternative,
what else? I don't have anything else in my
which
house.
would be
Fair.
a tennis racket.
Okay.
Because it's
tennis
not
racket?
sharp, but
No.
like we said, if your knife gets stuck in a
Yeah.
zombie,
True.
Zombie apocalypse, you
You're
need
gone.
blunt force weapons. Tennis
Ooh.
racket does not sound like it would.
You
be
can
much
I
feed
feel
them
like
off.
Actually-
tennis
You can
rackets
feed them
are
off.
actually crazy.
Nah.
They're
You can
way
feed them
better
off.
sporting implements, like a cricket battle.
Yeah.
So
sort of
Alan was
thing.
asking what we have.
What we have.
Nah,
Oh,
I
what I
got
have.
one of
okay.
those like the like metal baseball bats. That's like
Yeah,
really
yeah,
So,
big.
do you, so you own
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. There's one in my house.
There you
so
go.
I
That's,
would
that's a
take
good
that's
answer.
good.
That's a good
I'd be
answer.
like
I've got
Steve
a lot of
Harrington.
camping stuff. I would definitely be
Oh,
grabbing.
true. Camping's would be
hammock,
great.
like little stove.
Trangia.
Yeah, the
Dia
full-
vehicle.
a bike and a camping kit, bro. I'm set. That's it. I'll see you guys in the woods.
It's a shout though. Like Loki, at least for a little bit, maybe like a camping gas stove
Yeah,
would be pretty good.
because you could definitely source gas.
Yeah.
Gas
Yeah, I
is
think
like
so.
fine.
Gas is not-
It's just you
not
can't
bad.
like charge anything.
So we got some submissions coming in. Villy says, honestly, I feel a lighter would be fab. I also agree. For starting fires, warmth, cooking food, ward off zombies from afar. Not bad. Also, attract zombies, potentially. All is saying, I'd pack some bedding,
Bedding.
noise cancelling
Like a
headphones,
mattress, noise
and some heavy painkillers.
Why are you glamping? Why?
Oh, yeah,
There's no
actually,
way I'd ever survive a zombie
but
apocalypse.
then I would just take a first aid kit with that in.
Yeah, I've got a
fair.
first aid kit. Yeah.
She said, there's no way I'd ever survive a zombie apocalypse, so I just force myself into a deep sleep and accept my fate. That's fair, actually. Oh, and Joy said Villy's only taking a lighter for her cigs. What? That's brilliant. That's actually the most valid answer. Not wait. I don't smoke, by the way, if my parents are listening or anything like that. Summer says, a big leather jacket, scissors, and ibuprofen. Finbar says, a big sleeping bag, spare glasses, and an axe. I actually had a few people say spare glasses. To be fair,
Yeah,
it's not a
'cause you
bad
need
shout
to be able
because
to see.
yeah. I mean, for people like Finbar and Ramesa who said it as well, they kind of rely on their glasses because
You can't be wearing contacts.
And you can't be doing contacts in zombie
No, you can't be
apocalypse.
doing contacts.
It's too messy.
Declan said he'd bring a hurley if possible.
A hurley?
What is it?
like from like hurling, the sport,
Oh,
maybe.
like from.
No, what does that mean?
Is it
don't know.
like
Hurley.
is it like a ball?
He said
Like
he
a
says
big metal
good weapon
ball.
and can hit stuff far. So
Yeah.
I think it probably is.
I feel like hurls are quite
From hurling.
heavy. They're
Is that the thing that
Bring
Mrs.
like a
Mrs.
slingshot.
Trunchbull uses? In the,
yeah, bring
that
like
she
a
swings around.
Yeah, bring like a sling or
It's a stick thing.
something like that.
It's like
Yeah, it's from hurling.
Oh wow.
It's an Irish sport, I think. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Just a
it's
big
got
stick.
Okay, nice.
If Declan has a hurley,
yeah.
that's a pretty good weapon. To be fair.
Yeah.
Or if you
Yeah.
get good enough at it as well, you can like toss a stone in the air and throw it, like hit it at a zombie. That'd be quite cool. Awesome. All right, some very good submissions. I posted on my story recently what 3 things people would choose, and we had some pretty decent submissions. A lot of people were saying stuff that they didn't have. Maybe I should have been more clear. But
Yeah.
Declan's submission was, he was really arguing for this at home as well: a bread knife, a water purifier, and a hammock. Hammock is a shout.
Hammock is a shot.
Yeah.
Definitely the hammock in the camping
hammock's a shout.
supplies.
He was really advocating for bread knife
Why?
Bread
because
I
knife is
wanna know
interesting. Why?
he's saying that it can act as a weapon and also a saw for sawing wood
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I think a bread knife could do a decent job on some wood. I think
It would because it's
They've-
got the teeth on it. If it goes into something, it's not coming back out.
Yeah.
That's like the point of.
yeah.
Serrated
Why would you not
edges.
just get a saw?
Yeah, that's
Eventually, you'd want
a great
You
point.
could just have a
because
saw.
I like depending on where we're going because I have a saw at one of my houses.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
Yeah, I've got a saw.
yeah, so
Everyone's
like
got-
basic
everyone's
tool
got a
stuff, or like a hammer. I think hammer's really good.
Yeah, we had
This
some
kind of
people say
stuff.
hammers. Alex said a gun, an axe, and a complete survival kit.
Nice. A gun and axe.
Survival.
Complete. All
So
right,
you
you sorted
complete-
out.
Yeah, the 3 essentials.
Oh,
It's
so I'll
like
just
an
take
American movie.
a bag full of everything, and that's one item, so I can do 2 more bags of everything. Tilly, you said Dubai chocolate, Labubu, and Claro
Wow.
vinyl.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
no,
All the
you
essentials.
need.
I like that. That's what Andy was running around with yesterday, to be fair,
Yeah.
with his performative male
Powerful
fit.
answer.
Right, show you my reasoning. Sometimes you need a snack.
Yeah,
Dubai
true.
chocolate has like
Mhm.
some good nutrients in it.
It does, yeah.
So, I like a couple.
Yeah.
Pistachios for protein.
Labubu, you could get all
Trade,
of the
right?
zombies to like become obsessed with the Labubu.
And blind
then
boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's so satisfying to open a blind box.
Mhm.
But you could get them to be obsessed with it, and then they wouldn't want to eat you. They just want the Labubus.
Oh,
and we've
perfect.
got like an influx of Labubus anyway, so like there's plenty to go around for the zombies, so they wouldn't
So
eat
the
us.
cure to like
And then-
zombie apocalypse is just gambling. It's just-
Yeah.
They should
And
do
then
sports gambling. That's
Claro album, because sometimes you just need some good tunes.
Yeah, fair. Oh, maybe we get Claro on then.
Yeah.
And then the last and my favourite answer from Miles was the invisibility cloak, the philosopher's stone, and the elder wand. Because he has all those 3 at home, and I've seen them. So
Whoa. That means he can beat death then.
yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
Damn.
That would be really good, to be fair, if you could bring that along. I'm not sure he actually has that though. But I might jump straight to the next segment without a song because it's
No
fun.
okay.
So this is the main bulk of the episode. If you're listening at home, as much interaction as possible, please. This gonna be a fun one. So essentially, I'm going to put your apocalypse survival skills to the test. We have a very good fun game to play. I'm going to narrate the story of a zombie apocalypse, and all three of you and the audience together are going to play as the main character. Yeah.
Okay.
At certain points in the story, you guys, so the guests and the live audience, will be presented with a situation. And for each situation, there are 3 choices you can make. Only one choice lets your character survive until the next situation. So all together, as a group, you're working to survive the zombie
I
apocalypse.
think I'm gonna die straight.
What happens if we die immediately? Does the episode just end?
Yeah,
Like, do we all just go home?
I think because there's 3 of you, depending on how well you're doing, I might give you 3 lives.
3 lives. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we working as a team?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all a team along with the audience as well.
Okay.
So we go with the majority.
Yeah. I don't know whether to do like
This
polls
zombie
on my
apocalypse
story,
can't be
maybe.
democratic. We're not.
No, you're all one person. All right. So, yeah, live audience, please message on at Redshift Radio on Instagram with the choices for each situation. So, you wake up to the sound of distant sirens. Your phone is buzzing with emergency alerts. People are screaming outside. A fungal outbreak has begun, turning people into aggressive zombie-like hosts. Your mission is to stay alive while the infection spreads, resources shrink, and decisions get harder. Who's ready?
I am.
Yeah.
Me.
Are we
Is that
feeling
the correct?
confident?
Is that the first correct
Is that
answer?
the-
Yeah.
The
That's the
answer
first
is
right
sort
answer.
of, are you
Brilliant.
ready?
Oh,
Are you kind of
positive
ready?
mental
Or do you go back to
attitude.
sleep?
You
and
survived.
We picked the
The
right
whole
answer.
time.
Hell yeah. Guys, we're so good at this.
So you've got to survive 7 days. Okay.
Okay.
Day 1, your street has erupted in chaos. Neighbors are screaming, sirens are blaring. You need to decide whether to stay put or escape early. You got 3 options. The first option is to lock down the house and wait a little bit for the chaos to die down. The second option is to run for the car and try and leave the city. And the third option is to investigate the noises outside. What are we
Investigate
thinking?
noises.
I'm ruling
gets you
out the
killed.
car.
Right.
Nah,
instantly.
because the car will be bad because you're just gonna get stuck in the traffic with everyone else.
Yeah, that's kind of a death prone.
I
Yeah.
low-key think it's the first one.
To lock down the house and
not
wait for the chaos to
investigate.
die down.
Because surely you want to know your enemy.
No, don't investigate the noises. That's like the most premium way to die.
Yeah, you can hear the noises.
When you hear people screaming, shouting outside, you don't go towards the bad noise. I think stay away from. Like, don't investigate. Right.
Cause wait, what do the right? You know, in The Last of Us, you know the guy that had like the emergency shelter. He stayed put and he survived.
That's
True,
yeah.
actually. Oh, the couple.
yeah.
Great
Oh, they were
episode. Just a
so
heartbreaking.
So
Oh my
heartbreaking.
god. But I think Stay Put could be the move for like a minute.
Okay, we can do
Because
For like a
Although-
day, like not for like because when it's the first, it's so crazy. You're not gonna. I don't think anything's gonna be productive.
that. True.
yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, is this inner city? Is like inner city? Is it like Sheffield?
What's
or
the
is it-
context?
I would say that we are in Sheffield.
Because I think if I was in like city centre,
But like not city centre, like
Crooks.
or something, like a decently
Crooks.
suburban area.
Okay, decently suburban area.
Yeah. I'm trying to put a poll on my story for the people at home to answer. So we got day 1, stay put. Actually, I'm just going to put option A, B, and C. Option A is to lock down the house and wait for the chaos to die down a little bit. Option B is to run for the car and try and leave the city. And option C is to investigate the noises outside. There's a poll on my story for the viewers. I'm going to play a little song and let you guys think about it. We have got The Gene Genie by David Bowie. We'll join you back in 4 minutes. Alrighty, I hope everyone had a little bit of a think on that. We got some votes in. So, we had 4 votes for lock down the house and wait for chaos to die down. We had 1 vote for run for the car and try to leave the city. And you guys, what are you voting? I'll give you 1 vote each.
We're gonna go for. At least I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
lock down the house.
Lock down the house. Tilly?
Lock down the house.
Lock down the house. Andy?
I was leaning towards investigate,
Yeah.
but it's such a vague term that I'm going to go lock down the house.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because you would have been outvoted. Lock down the house. So the you board up your doors. There's a lot of banging, but it holds up. You cover all the exits, all the entrances, and you wait out the chaos for a little bit. and you survive. That is the
Yay.
correct
Yeah, okay.
option.
Through,
Well
guys.
done,
So
guys.
running for the car and trying to leave the city was incorrect because everyone's first instinct is to leave the city. The traffic is going to be so bad that you won't be
You're
able to
sitting
move.
ducks.
Like there'll be no like the roads will be full, the grass will be full. There'll be nowhere for a car to move, and you'll be stuck in your car, and then eventually it killed. So that was the wrong choice. Investigate the noises outside. You'd be putting yourself right into the chaos. The likelihood of you dying at that first sort of chaotic moment is really high while everything's just going crazy. So you picked the right choice. Well done,
Let's go,
guys.
guys.
You made it to day 2. So you locked down your house, boarded up any entrances, and packed the essentials into your rucksack. The essentials we were talking about earlier.
Gun.
Yeah, the gun and the Elder Wand and the Philosopher's Stone.
Full survival kit.
After heavy rain showers last night, you wake up feeling restless. Unfortunately, you were overdue for a weekly food shop, and food is becoming very limited. Your water supply in your house is no longer clean because nobody's manning the water supply companies, and the power went out last night, meaning your phone is almost dead. You've got 3 options. The first option, number A, is to raid a nearby electronics store for a battery pack and a radio. Option B is to break into a corner shop for any remaining food, water, and medical supplies. And option C is to set up a rainwater collection system on your roof. What do we think? What are you prioritizing most?
Surely it's the last one.
I'm saying rainwater's still very polluted. That's not.
Because you can go without food for a little bit. Like, you don't need to
Yeah.
get food immediately, right?
I
But-
also think it will all be gone already. I think it'll
But
be gone.
I think water's a really good shout
Mhm.
because the water could be infected. It could be like it's just not safe.
Also,
Yeah.
there's no point having your phone because everyone else's phone will be dead.
Yeah,
Sure.
radios makes sense, but like you don't need that for a bit because that allows you to because your phone still has a little bit of charge on it,
Yeah.
and so you'll still be getting those emergency alerts for like help
It's
points.
still-
But I think
yeah.
you'll die of thirst before you die of hunger or like lack of.
So
people
you
to
saying
text.
not to go to the corner shop?
I think we could skip the corner shop for a little bit.
But where there's a corner
How
shop,
are
there'll
we
be
making-
fresh water,
there'll also be loads of
bottled
people.
water.
I think it's the second day. I feel like there's gonna be lots of people at the corner shop.
So for the live viewers as well, I posted another poll on my story. For day 1 as well, we had someone say, staying in the house seems like the obvious choice, but it's completely dependent on the amount of resources you've got available. If I've only got half a bag of pasta and no vegetables in the house, I would absolutely walk to the shop and also steal the... And I can't see the rest of the message, but you get the vibe.
Yeah.
And Joy also said, why can't I do all of them? Because that's not the game, Joy. Maybe you could do them
I'd back
all in real
Joy.
life. But I think
Yeah.
the more time you spend like outside and you know going to the shops and going to electronic stores and stuff like that, it's just the riskier it is. Like I think if I was in a zombie apocalypse and I'd lock down my house and for now it seems safe, I would try and spend as much time there as possible rather than putting myself at risk and going out to do stuff until I have like a real concrete plan, you know. So yeah, what are we thinking on this one?
I'm gonna go for rainwater.
Yeah, we can
Rainwater.
be cautious again.
I'm gonna go rainwater. I
Rainwater.
think like you need to get your water in, and there'll be too many people at the corner shop.
Yeah,
Also, just a dangerous place.
yeah.
Someone will get you.
Okay.
Yeah,
corner
but
shop.
guys, if you go to the corner shop, we could get Prime instead.
Oh, true.
Oh, we get Prime. Oh, I didn't consider we could get Prime.
Because that's essential.
Making a really good point.
Yeah.
And to buy chocolate.
And to buy chocolate, and maybe even
I need
fake
my
review.
Mr. Beast Lunchables. I need my Feastables, guys.
Okay, so you guys all voted for C. So that's 3 votes for C.
Yeah.
We had someone else vote for C as well. So that's 4 votes for rainwater. And then we had 2 votes for break into a corner shop and steal any remaining food, water, and medicinal supplies. Yeah, so we have most votes for setting up a rainwater collection system on our roof. Let's see. That is the correct
Yes. Let's go,
guys.
option.
Surviving.
So you collect water in buckets and you're able
Bad
to
day to be a
filter the
zombie.
water through old t-shirts and cloths. If you put the water into clear plastic bottles and place them on the roof in direct sunlight for 6 hours or 2 days if it's overcast, the sun heat and the plastic actually inactivates many pathogens, and this is called solar disinfection. So you don't even need heat to disinfect the water. So basically, you're able to set up all these buckets, collect all this rainwater, put it through some old t-shirts and cloths, put the water into these clear plastic bottles and leave them on your roof for half a day.
That's
After
great.
you've done that, your water is
nice.
decently safe to drink. It's not perfect, but you'll last a little bit longer than drinking.
Rainwater's pretty fresh. I think rainwater.
It's actually quite bad.
Really?
When I was doing research for this, if you're drinking straight rainwater, you'd probably survive like 4 days maybe. And it's really like there's so many like pathogens and stuff like that in rainwater. I actually thought that it would be quite clean. I
Yeah,
don't know,
like
but
As long as we
apparently
can keep the microplastics in there, we're fine.
yeah, I was saying like microplastics aren't
That's
as big
like
of a
extra
issue.
protein.
I need
Yeah.
microplastics.
We might run over on this show, to be honest, but there's no one coming in after me, so Loki, we quite a little bit. So I one quick question. It only took 1 day of this zombie apocalypse for all of you to like be comfortable breaking into buildings and stealing property that isn't yours. Do you think it only takes 1 day in a situation like this for people to give up on their morals? You know, like if the outbreak happened and happened to be cured in 2 days,
Yeah.
do you think you deserve to be arrested for breaking and entering and stealing and all that sort of stuff?
It depends on the moral. I think if you're out here committing like murder on the second day, that's a lot. Like, you know, if someone goes straight to cannibalism on the first day of a zombie apocalypse, then they should, like, if someone goes straight to murder on the first day of a zombie apocalypse, that's crazy.
Yeah, true.
But ultimately, like, if you're stealing something,
Yeah.
that's much more, because that's a property crime,
It is.
right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
also like survival. So it's like maybe you might kill someone for survival though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like they must have to have like some more lenient.
Yeah,
rules.
we've got
Andy,
7
you should
days till
advise us
murder's
on
allowed,
this
at
as
least.
you're a lawyer.
7 days.
We
all
got
right.
7 days till murder.
The law
After
is
the 7 days,
arbitrary,
like, okay, I
so-
guess we're in for the long haul.
Just because it's a law doesn't mean it's morally correct. You know?
True.
But I guess it depends on the crime.
Yeah, I hear.
There are some crimes you just never break.
Yeah.
There are some crimes where it's like in a moment of desperation, and there are some where it's like, oh, I can steal from shops now.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love free stuff.
Yeah, true. All right, let's pick
It'll
up the
take
pace a
10
little
minutes
bit,
before I
actually.
break into a corner shop and zombie apocalypse. That's my answer.
So we're on day 3 now. You now have some bottles of clean water to keep you going for a couple more days. After all the chaos in the last few days, your barricades are weakening, zombies are getting restless, and supplies are running low. Food is still a big problem, and you need to relocate for safety and to find some more food. You got 3 options for travel. A, take the residential back gardens and fence hopping route. So going through
okay.
everyone's garden, hopping fences, all that sort of stuff. B, use the main roads to get out faster. And C, to go through the sewers. So you got 3 options. What are we thinking?
Sewers, okay.
I've just posted another poll on the story. Go
Interesting.
vote.
I think fence hopping, right? Because then you've got natural barricades. Do we know what kind of zombies these are yet? Is it
yeah,
Last
it's
of Us
fungal.
zombies?
Yeah, so it's Last
Oh,
of Us.
those are the worst kind of zombies.
I will say that, like,
But we can't go in the tunnels then because
that's where they were in that's where they were in The Last of Us.
Oh, The Last of Us.
I think the sewers, they will be full of zombies, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think too.
And also, you just get so infected. Like, I don't even know if sewers are that big. I refuse to believe that like there's just a big network. Of
yeah. I think that's like an American thing, surely.
He built
Oh, true, actually. True, yeah.
Joseph Bazalgette.
Yeah, from
That's my
GCSE
guy.
history.
Oh wow.
Sorry, as I have a history degree, I've got to mention it.
Oh, true, of course.
I say we go Shaun of the Dead style, sort of fence hopping.
Yeah, I think it's got to be fence hopping because you have the natural barricades and the fences. It's less populated. Alan pretty clearly is a very cautious zombie quizmaster here.
What?
So I think going the busy road, trying to like the main road, you're just gonna get zombies.
Especially
instantly.
on foot as well.
Especially on foot on the main road.
But at least it's more open. You can see what you're up against, like for a longer distance.
You can watch as they eat you alive.
I think there'll be more chance of a zombie encounter because it's Last of Us zombies.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Last of Us zombies, they are so fast.
Yeah.
They are so quick.
Yeah, they are scary.
And so if a zombie sees you, it's kind of wrapped as is.
true.
They're just not that good at overcoming obstacles. Like, I don't think a Last of Us zombie could vault a fence, but it
yeah,
can
that's what,
outrun
like,
you.
Stay still,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Like,
All right, I'm going to press you guys for some votes. What are we thinking?
we're going to go fence hopping. We're going to go fence hopping back streets.
Yeah, we all
With the
we're all
Backstreet
in
Boys,
agreement.
right?
So I think that's the safest.
All right, well, we got 2 votes on the poll for fence hopping and 2 votes for main roads. So you take the residential back gardens. It provided you cover and stealth and allows you to scope out nearby houses for potential supplies.
Yep.
You picked the right option.
Let's go, guys.
The main roads, there'll be lots of zombies. It's very open, not many places to hide from them. It's not looking good. And the sewers, they are really bad if you need to escape quickly because it's all like one direction. It's forward or backwards, you know?
Yeah.
So there's nowhere you can hide. There's nowhere you can run to. There's a high risk of infection from injuries. If you cut yourself, something like that, you might get infected.
That's getting septic instantly.
Yeah, and then what do? You ain't got much medicine on you.
Yep.
No vantage points or sunlight. you'll start to go a little bit crazy. And it's difficult to know where you are as well. So you picked the right option.
Let's go.
Let's go. While traveling through the back gardens, you require a place to rest for the night. You break into a seemingly abandoned house for shelter. When scoping out the house, you encounter a scared stranger cowering in the corner. They assure you they haven't been bitten and request to join you. It's likely they would die in their condition without your help. They need water and stuff like that. You got 3 options. A, to refuse, go back out into the dark and try and find a new place to stay. B, to check them for bites, stay the night and refuse to let them join you afterwards. And C, to check them for bites and allow them to join you on your journey. I'm going to post a poll real quick for the people
I
at
think
home.
checking for bites.
Yeah.
Many hands make light work, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need a team. If you go it alone, you're just going to die. Like, you need someone, because then if I get injured, then I die if I go it alone. So I think you've got to have a partner.
Yeah.
How bad is this guy injured?
So wary of them, though.
Not terribly injured, just needs water.
Needs
some
water
supplies,
and
but
food
like,
and stuff,
like
okay.
they're so scared that they're just going to let themselves die in there without you.
Okay,
We're in the
yeah.
same position though. We need water.
Yeah,
we need,
That's true.
we need
You got
water.
a couple bottles now. I'd say you probably have
We
6
got
or 7
enough
bottles.
to spare,
6,
like-
7. You got 6 or 7 bottles
my
of water.
God.
No, okay, well, that's this week, guys.
It's about time. About damn
Thanks
time.
for coming. No, it's. I think, Joy, you got to have a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to, I mean, check that motherfucker for bites. don't
It's
get me wrong.
straightforward as an
But-
answer. Let's go for
Yeah,
C.
let's go for
I
C.
wouldn't want a team, but I might have to.
Sort of lone wolf over here. We got
Yeah.
Sigma male.
I want to be by myself because I don't trust them. Because
Okay.
well, I'm just thinking about in Last of Us when
Yeah.
there's that kid and then they think he's safe.
Oh, yeah.
Tries
Oh, yeah.
to eat them, and then his brother.
So,
kills himself.
would you then still stay the night there, or like go back into the dark and try and find a new place?
I would stay the night and then be like, I'm going on. Good
Okay.
luck.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd give him some stuff.
So we got two votes from you guys for check them for bites, allow them to join you. 1 vote for check them for bites, stay the night and refuse to let them join you. And on the poll, we got 3 more votes for check them for bites, allow them to join you. You picked the right answer again. Maybe you guys don't need any lives. Maybe it's just 1 life. Alliances are incredibly helpful in the long term, and groups have a much higher chance of survival. If you're checking them for bites and staying the night in the first place, why do you trust them enough to stay the night and not to just let them join you further past that? And then
She's a Sigma
if you
male.
refuse entirely and leave, it's very risky to go back into the night with low vision. You have nowhere to stay. There's nowhere in your that you're heading for and stuff like that. So I think it was the right choice.
Yep.
I'm like, for a quick question for you guys. We'll make it quick because we're running low on time. But would you leave someone to die just because they may be a burden in the future? It's it's worth thinking about.
It would be good to have someone who is able to pick up from my side. Like if I get a cut or something, if I get injured, then there needs to be someone there who's able to like look after me in that moment. Like it makes like humans are tribal creatures, right? We're not like.
It's interesting to note as well that none of your guys' justification was because you wanted to save someone's life. It was all very self-centered
Listen,
of you
man,
guys.
we're making it out of here.
Gotta be to survive.
Yeah,
though.
interesting.
I'm winning this quiz.
I mean, I would have had the same justifications, I think. But it's interesting that like so quickly, it's been like 4 days, and you're already prioritizing like yourself heavily over saving someone else's
You can
life.
still be self-centered and work communally.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not mutually exclusive.
No, definitely not. Okay, so during your travels with your new companion, anyone got a name for our companion?
We're gonna call him John.
John, okay. During the travels with John, they tell you that there's a government broadcast giving evacuation instructions. You need to hear it to have an idea of where to go for safety. The signal has been bad for the last few days. So we're on day 5 right now.
Yep.
Option A, climb a high-rise building to look for signal on your phone. Option B, break into a police station for radios and intel. And option C, try and find more survivors and ask them. What are we thinking?
Ooh, it's too much of a roll of the dice to be like, oh, I'm going to try and find more survivors.
Would you use your phone whilst you still can?
I'd honestly be surprised if it.
The problem with the phone right now is that signal's an issue, which is why one of the options is to climb a high-rise building to try and get more signal.
No, because high-rise buildings, I feel like that's gonna be.
Oh, like you're trapped up
that's
there.
city
Just, like,
centre. That is
levels. Yeah, I think
that's in the
police
middle of a
station.
city.
Yeah.
And also, police station
Poll is
has
up on
other
the story.
advantages like guns.
Yeah, you're big on the gun thing. We're
Well,
gonna
we
get
all have
these
a gun
guns
as well. So
What happened to the Labubu's?
Oh, the confiscated fake ones will be there too. So
true.
I'm tempted to go police station. I
Police
just think
station?
the kit there,
Police station,
they
yeah.
don't have to be city centre, where there
get
won't be as many
decked out
zombies.
with, like,
And you
I-
might
I
not
can
get
get
much
behind
stuff. It's been 5 days. It's probably ransacked at this point, but there might be something there, some signal, some radio.
yeah.
So we're
Okay.
gonna go full.
All three of you going for police station?
yeah.
At least I am.
Yeah, okay. Well, we had 3 more votes for police station on the story as well. No more votes for anything else. And you guys are correct yet
Yes.
again.
Nice.
In the police station, you get reliable gear, some weapons maybe,
gun.
and the potentially useful maps
Sort
and
of the
information
visibility
there.
cloak,
And you'll be getting work in.
Philosopher's Stone.
yeah, all them are there as well because they keep that in the safe. And
evidence.
yeah, so you get like reliable radios and stuff like that, and hopefully you'll be able to hear something. Trying to find more survivors and asking them. Finding survivors is risky as it is, but misinformation spreads faster than infection. And climbing the high-rise building, it's very risky, very visible. Zombies are going to see you. They're not like super stupid. Yeah. So day 6, you gather radios and important gear from the police station. Using the radios, you overhear some coded instructions. Upon decoding said instructions, you hear about an extraction zone arriving tomorrow.
Okay.
Turns out the infection has been contained to the UK and survivors are being evacuated to nearby countries. You and your companion are celebrating when your companion notices they've been scratched. They're scared and assure you it's nothing, but there's a chance they could turn. Infected typically turn into zombies within 24 hours. You have 3 options.
No.
Attempt,
Sorry, bro, you gotta go.
attempt to help them and treat it. Option B, leave them behind. Option C, tie them up temporarily until you're sure.
Tie them up.
Yeah, God, that's a hard one.
Also,
Rest in
because if
peace,
you
John,
just leave
man.
them, then they're going to be swarming around.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be just another zombie, and they might try and
Also-
follow you, like
Yeah,
that kind of
exactly.
stuff.
Also, imagine if you're like, oh, it's just a scratch, I'm sure it's fine, and then you get evacuated and they get to go with you, and then they've spread it to another
That's true.
country.
I think for the purpose of this, we'll say that the people with the evacuation thing, they've got like surefire technology where it's like, we know you're a zombie, sorry, we can't take you.
Oh, well, it's
Okay.
not my choice to make them.
No, but you're not, like, if he's a zombie, he's going to turn before the
Before they-
evacuation.
Yeah.
What are we tying this person up with?
Rope, chair.
So we're assuming it's fastened up, right?
Yeah.
And is there a sign of infection which is before the phase where they become an evil zombie, is it like?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Is it like they get sweaty and pale and start to throw up, and then they become a zombie
it
over the
doesn't.
space of a few hours? Or
I mean,
is it,
like, let's say they're early into it, and like, if you tied them up, you'll start seeing all those symptoms and whatnot.
yeah, because here's the thing: if
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
just
tie
like
them
they
up
fucked
then.
up climbing over a fence,
Yeah.
like
It could be.
I'm not gonna keep for being clumsy,
Yeah.
but
But you've got to be cautious.
you got to be cautious.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to tie him up, and just the moment I'm seeing symptoms, it's wraps. It's exit stage left. Like
Okay.
it's over for you.
Tying up.
You got 24 hours, and then if I start to see symptoms, because I'm not going to kill a guy just because he's got like a little scratch on his arm.
I'm inclined to go tying up.
Tying up.
But the issue is, like, they're not going to willingly volunteer themselves to be tied up. It's
Yeah.
Have
unlikely.
to have a scuffle.
No, I don't know. If they could be infected, they might. I
If
don't
they
know.
really think
'Cause
they're
they're saying
not,
it's-
then they would. But if they
But
think
Yeah.
the thing is, you tie them up for 24 hours, and if nothing happens, then you untie them and take
yeah,
and it's fine.
exactly.
It's precaution.
As
but
a
we need-
precaution, if I'm not going to miss the extraction zone,
Yeah,
then-
we're on 1 o'clock, so we need the answer.
I'm going to go
tie
time
them
up.
up.
Tie them up. Okay. The audience at home agree with you as well. You're correct yet again.
Let's go.
Tying them up, it's safe, but it's also compassionate. Either they aren't infected or you tried your best to save them. I also would have let you guys off with leaving them behind as well. It's morally ambiguous, but
Yeah.
you'd still be alive.
That's my boy.
Don't attempt to help them treat you. You don't have much
Yeah.
medicine and all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff. Okay, final day 7. While you were asleep, you hear groaning from your companion. When you get up to check if they're okay, it's blaringly obvious they've turned into a zombie. They look at you with a tear in their eye. You have 2 options. Put them
Shoot.
out of their misery
Yeah.
or leave them tied up.
Put them on the
Kill
military.
him.
Kill,
It's it. It's
Kill
wrapped. As I said, exit stage left. Like it's
Kill
over
them
for
with
you.
kindness.
Okay.
You did your best. Kill him with kindness, but like not in a hug way, in like
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
in a
In an Ariana Grande way.
Fair. All right. Well, you guys.
Ariana Grande, prolific mercy killer. Ariana Grande.
Well, yeah, obviously she does that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are all murderers.
Listen, it's
could've
So
left them
did we
tied up.
survive?
Yes, you did. No matter what you chose there, you'd survive. After gathering yourself for a moment, you wake up. Wait, you make your way to the extraction zone. You find a vantage point to camp out for the next few hours. Eventually, you hear the whirring of a helicopter approach. You cautiously enter the helicopter and escape, having survived the zombie apocalypse.
Let's get it, guys.
Full lives, by the way, as well. No wrong decisions.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done
just
at the
good.
audience at home as well for helping out with that one.
Yeah.
You guys make a good team. You guys survived. Well done.
Survive. Let's go.
Very proud. Very proud. But I made all that up, so maybe they weren't the right decisions. So it's all my
This is
opinion.
Alan's opinion of what a zombie apocalypse would
But
be like.
I'll say you survived. So I think it's safe to say after this episode, you guys have learned how to survive the zombie apocalypse, what decisions to make, what decisions not to make, how it could happen in real life, and I think you're all very well equipped. Would you say so?
Yeah, I just need to buy a gun.
Yeah, you just need a
to buy a
gun
gun.
and a
Guys,
Claro vinyl.
If there's one thing we've learned today, that Tilly has to buy a gun. That's
Yeah,
the only
it's
thing
true.
I'm taking away from this is
Yeah.
Tilly needs a gun.
Yeah,
I would just wait for one to come in at work and I'll buy
Sort of
it.
like a manifestation
Yeah.
board.
true.
Like
Actually,
little cutouts. Yeah.
that's likely to happen.
We've already got like fake ones, but
Yeah.
we can't sell them. And you also can't just bin them because what if someone gets out of the bin and then tries to stage a robbery?
Yeah, that's not great.
So we have to hand them over to the police.
Yeah, true. Actually. Well, they're like that
Where
with
do
like
you
knives and
work?
stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you work that has a bunch of fake guns all over the place.
No comment.
And we'll leave it at that. That's it for today's episode. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Redshift Radio to interact with and see what's going on with the show. In our Instagram bio, you can find both our Spotify and YouTube, where the episodes will be posted for you to watch on demand. I try and upload those episodes every Tuesday, so go over there, rate our Spotify 5 stars, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're lucky, I might get those episodes up again today. We'll see. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, the live show is 12 till 1 every Saturday. So come and join us live. It's way more fun, and you can message into the show when we are on air. The link is in our Instagram bio again. Unfortunately, guys, I have some bad news.
Whoa.
There will be no episode next week. Boo. I'm away,
La boob.
so I won't be...
Oh my god.
The boob. I'm away, so I won't be here next week, but that means that the next episode after that will be an extra special one. So 2 weeks' time, put it in your calendar. We'll have a good episode. I'll put some ideas on the story. You guys can vote. We got some good ideas cooking, so it should be a good one. Thank you to our wonderful guests. You guys have been brilliant.
Thank you so much for hosting.
Thank you,
having
host.
us.
And thanks to anyone viewing at home. The support means a lot. That's all from me. And as promised, we'll play some Claro. All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.